morning, champions. Happy Tuesday morning, coming to you live from the 5 a.m. club, where we get up early and we conquer our morning to own our day. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday morning. And not that any of you all track my routine, but yes, I'm going to the gym on a Tuesday morning, which normally I take as a rest day, but I got some extra goals this week. And so I'm trying to up my cardio a little bit. So I'm going to a cardio class this morning. And then I'm back to my, and I'm still doing my regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday strength training. And I think that's a perfect segue for this week, right? Because it's Tuesday of President's Challenge. And hopefully you opted in. Really no reason not to. You had the ability to, even though you had to buy into it, to waive that entry fee just with talk time. So it's really a win-win. And the reason I say it's a perfect segue is because I got some big goals this week, right? I'm trying to alter a few things in my health routine. And so this week's going to be extra hard. This week I'm going to be a little more tired, right? Because normally I rest a little bit more on a Tuesday morning. Instead, I'm going to go do enough cardio to make myself sweat and breathe heavy, and I'm going to feel it the rest of the day. But sometimes you got to get uncomfortable to raise the standard, to raise the bar, right? So this will make an impact on myself going forward. It doesn't mean I'm going to do it every single week, but this week that I do it, getting outside my comfort zone and stuff, it will make other things that I do going forward feel more comfortable. That's the same concept behind President's Challenge, right? You're pushing yourself to attempt to hit 10K. You're pushing yourself to make sure that 30 hours of talk time isn't even questioned if you're going to hit it or not. So that push is going to be uncomfortable for some people. That push is going to be more talk time, more dials, more PECs than you've ever had. That can be mentally exhausting, sure. But what you're doing is you're creating new muscle memory. What you're doing is you're creating a way for your body and your mind and your heart and everything to say, oh, you know what? We survived that. We didn't do that bad. And look at the reward that we got, right? It's like we were talking about yesterday on the national call. If you're striving for 10K and you get 31 hours of talk time and you only get 8,500, did you still win? Yes, you still won, because if 8,500 is your new personal best and you hit over 30 hours of talk time, so you get, your $100 back or your $50 back, your commission from that 8,500 is a win, yes, but also what you've done is you've elevated your bar, you've elevated your standard. The first time you ever run a 5K, it seems insurmountable. You're scared, you're nervous, you're hard, and again, if you never run one, you don't know, but now I could go any Saturday without thinking, without training, without doing anything. And, they have them pretty much every week around here, and just show up and run it. And it doesn't really mean that much, right? It's just another Saturday. Oh, I'm going to go do this, then go to the farmer's market or whatever. I say that to say, when you create new norms in your life, in your routines, in your habits, it has an incredible ripple effect, the butterfly effect, the impact that it has on yourself and your routines and your abilities. So hopefully you pushed yourself yesterday. Hopefully you're waking up this morning ready to push yourself. But if you woke up like I did this morning, tired, your brain's telling you it's too much, it's this, it's that, push through. And then I promise you your brain will adjust. And that's the goal for everybody today, is that if you push through, your brain will adjust, you'll create new norms, and this gets easier and easier. And that's the thing, is that when you look at the people who win Ultimate Challenge, when you look at the people who do this consistently, when you look at the people with long distance strings of 2,500, long distance 5K strings, it didn't start easy, but they created those habits and those routines so that the muscle memory's there, and then it doesn't make you that tired anymore. Just like me going to run a 5K doesn't make me tired, but the first time I did it, I could barely walk after. Right now, it's nothing. So that's the same habits and routines that you've got to build, just like it is going to the gym. So I'm going to go work on my cardio because it's not where it once was, and I want to get it back there. And you need to make sure that you're doing everything you can to push yourself to those 30 hours. And I promise you won't regret it. So aspire to be better today than you were yesterday. Do it every single day. You'll be amazed at where you end up, folks. Let's have a fantastic Tuesday. Let's push hard. Let's all win this President's Challenge. Let's all get the prizes, the hats, and everything in between. And I'll see everybody soon. I'm out. Woo!